What is good, Virgo? We are going to be doing your no contact reading. And a few things that I'll be going over for the reading is their current feelings on the lack of communication. The reason that you guys are not speaking, so whoever ghosted or whoever decided to go into no contact, their intentions for you and what their moves are in the next 3 months towards you. And then also we'll go over some guidance so that way you know how to navigate with this situation. All right, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Virgo. For my Virgos, the person that is currently in no contact with Virgo, what is your current feelings towards the lack of communication? The Emperor in reverse, so they feel like there's an imbalance. They feel like they've lost control over the situation. That's your card, the Hermit. So because of this, I feel like with some of them, they have really withdrawn, not only from you, but also just from people in general. They may just be staying to themselves, not really wanting to talk to very many people, attempting to try to figure out what's going on, where you guys went wrong, why there's a lack of communication. Also, with this Hermit card, I also feel as though they're trying to get answers, not only answers to you guys not speaking anymore or being on this break, but also answers within. I also feel as though that some of them, because of this lack of control, this imbalance, this feeling of needing to control, that's the other thing. I feel that with some of you, your person, it actually has shocked them as far as with how they are responding to you guys no longer communicating. And for some reason, I want to say some of them have spiraled. So it's like losing that control, realizing you never really had that control, and then trying to go on that inner journey to kind of like look at yourself as far as with like, you know, maybe I have a control issue. You know, maybe things weren't the way that I thought it was. And now I need to really take a step back and look at myself. So right now in their current feelings, they're definitely going within to try to find answers. So let's see what else. What else about the current feelings towards the lack of communication? The Fool card in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. So they're coming out of this conflict. They're very cautious about how to approach next. So they're not charging straight in. I think it's very interesting that you have the Emperor card here. You have the Fool card. Those are both cards for number one, major arcana, and then also those are both cards for Aries. So it is very possible that you're dealing with a fire sign that is actually taking a step back, looking at themselves, reevaluating, trying to determine what the best course of action is, because they don't want to fight with you. They don't want to stay in this conflict with you. They're wanting to actually come out of it. So let's see what the reason is for the lack of communication between the two of you. What is the reason for the lack of communication between Virgo and their person? The Magician, Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? The Strength card. You know what I'm feeling like? Some of them feel as though okay, reason for lack of communication. Some of you, this might have been your doing as far as with you guys not communicating, and then the other person just kind of allowed it to continue on. So what they thought they were doing, this is what they thought they were doing. The Magician and Knight of Cups, what they thought they were doing was working their magic on you. being very suave and very charming and giving emotion. But from their standpoint, they were doing these things to try to, like I said, work their magic, make things happen. But in reality, I feel like that caused you, possibly Virgo, and this is, it can be flip-flop, take it as it resonates. It caused the other person to hold back emotion. And reason being is because I feel that some of you felt while they were doing the magician or manifesting, some of you felt as though whoever this person is that was in the realm of creation for the two of you felt as though instead of it was manifestation, it was more of reverse manipulation. And so took it as such, and because of that kind of stood back to watch and see, okay, really, what does this person want? Excuse me. All right, tell me a little bit more about the reason for lack of communication. Six of Swords, the Devil in reverse. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. Who did this? Upright for Virgo's person, reverse for Virgo. Somebody's holding, okay, it's you. So, okay, for a lot of you, it's going to be the Virgo that decided that they no longer wanted to have the communication. And then it just kind of went that way. It just stayed quiet, which could be the reason as to why there's a lot of introspection on the other person's side, is because you withdrew. Because what I'm seeing is, after the Strength card of withholding and just kind of holding back that emotion, because you're trying to determine whether or not this person actually has these feelings for you, or if it's just a ploy to try to be strategic and navigate to get something from you. So Virgo, as far as with the reasons between why there was a lack of communication, it does appear that Virgo decided, you know what, I'm going to draw back. I want to get to calmer waters. I want to figure stuff out. I don't want it to be like a toxic undertone to the whole situation between me and this person. And so you decided to kind of take a step back. And this actually, when I clarified who was it that was doing it, remember I said Virgo was reverse. So I have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands in reverse. So this wand is no longer, this knight is no longer charging ahead. They stopped. So from this storyline, and like I said, this could be that the other person did this and that Virgo was wondering, okay, what the fuck? But for a lot of you, it's Virgo who withdrew based on not being able to decipher if this person was being genuine or not in what they were presenting as far as with emotions. So we're going to actually look into that and see what their intentions are for Virgo. What is your intentions for Virgo? Look, even the Strength card, that's a fire sign. There's a lot of fire on this in this spread. Why the Hanged Man? That's interesting. Okay. This is a person, my apologies, I got to pick up this card. This is a person that is trying to figure things out, and they're kind of just stuck in limbo. So when I ask what their intentions are for you, what it's showing me, you have the Hanged Man here, where this is someone that is just kind of stuck in one place. There is a desire, though, for the Two of Cups, for you guys to have a union together. However, they're not taking action. Eight of Swords, or Eight of Wands in reverse. So there's no communication. There's no action towards you. And because of that, you have the Eight of Pentacles, where it's not working out. You can't make something work if you're not trying to put forth the action. And so a lot of this is just halted. They're trying to be strategic as well, because I have this Seven of Swords where they're hiding their hand. They are trying to, I don't want to say sneaky, because I don't get that from this spread. What I get is someone who's just trying to figure the shit out. Like, they're trying to figure out how they want to come towards you, and they're being very slow about it. Knight of Pentacles. They're, you know, Knight of Pentacles. They're on a freaking bike. They're not pedaling fast. They're on a bike. So it's going to take them some time versus being on a horse. You have horsepower. But what that says to me is that they're still very unsure, which could be the reason also. I'm going to go back to this as well, that they're in this hermit energy, because they really are trying to figure out what it is that they want to do with you. All right, we're going to look into what's the next move towards you in the next 3 months. We want to know, next 3 months, what are their moves towards you? Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Two of Swords, nothing. I know the Sun in reverse, everybody will be like, oh, that's a positive card. When I'm looking at this spread, this is a lot of nothing. So you have the Page of Pentacles, where they're, you know, pages are communication. They're not offering up the communication. You have the Sun card here in reverse. Yes, they would love to start something new with you, but they're not doing it. So this is still the Sun delayed. And then you have the Two of Swords, where once again, your stalemate. You see these two people, they have their backs turned to each other. They're looking at their phones, but they're not looking at each other. They're not communicating. So in the next 3 months, does that mean that this person is not going to reach out to you? It is very possible with free will, somebody might reach out. I will have some Virgos that will be in communication with their person. But for majority of you guys, this person, for some reason, is not getting the balls to go and make this decision. It's like they are very confused as far as with what they need to do. Another thing that I was hearing, which I don't normally say this type of shit, so this is definitely for y'all. Some of them, you put a mirror up to them and now they're going through a dark night of the soul. This is what I call my come to Jesus. You don't have to believe in Jesus to have, I mean, you know, if you know the saying, it means that, you know, you're waking up, you're awakening. So I feel as that they're navigating through their own emotions to kind of try to figure out what they want to do with you. And in the meantime, if you guys do have communication, I feel like it would be start and stop, because you do have this Sun here and you do have this Two of Swords. So I do feel like if it starts, it's going to stop. It's going to start, it's going to stop. It's not going to get to its full potential. This is just predictive next 3 months. All right. With all of this information, what is Virgo's guidance? Ooh. For some of you, and I don't like to just give false hope, so I will say a very small bit, some of you may actually get some victory out of this. may actually get the attention that you deserve, the victory you deserve. Things might go the mile, because right after that, you have that Six of Pentacles here where they're giving. They're starting to give again, but in a different way, in a healthier way. Now, there will be some, though, that you guys are going to face this situation where they return, but they don't cooperate. So it's that same cycle over and over again. All right. They don't want to leave. They don't want to walk away, but it's almost like they're not equipped to handle you correctly, Virgo. And so the guidance that I'm getting here is to stay within your power. You have the Queen of Wands here. Stay within your power. Involve yourself with things that bring you happiness, passion, drive. Stay determined. Continue to remain strong within yourself, because unfortunately, this person is very confused as far as with what they want. You know what? I want to go a step further, because I just want to know why the hell they're so damn confused. Because that's all that I'm pulling here, is them being confused, them having to go within. I really think you took them for a ride, as in they didn't anticipate dealing with anyone like you, Virgo. What are you so confused about? Two of Wands in reverse, the Death card. Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. This might be somebody that is just absolutely non-committal. That has always been non-committal. That has probably never had anybody really just put a spark, like light their fire. You have this Two of Wands, and then you have this Death card. At the bottom of the deck as well, hold on, because it was in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you have this Four of Wands. This is, number one, terrible communication. Let's start there. No balance, no stability. And I feel like you, especially as a Virgo, showed them a lot of stability. You're an earth sign. Stable. Because of that, like I said, you put that mirror up to them. They were able to see the flaws within themselves. Also, with you retracting, a lot of you did retract from them. It shined a light on things that they're needing to fix. And so now what they're wanting to do is kind of go through a transformation, because I do believe that, like I said, a lot of you are dealing with someone who has never really had anybody. Okay, I don't know how to say this without saying like make them want to. You make them want to be a better person, but for themselves, not just for Virgo. Because I mean, hell, y'all might not end up together. You might end up together. Who fucking knows? It's definitely free will. As of right now, do I see y'all ending up together? No, because they have to go through that transformation, which it does look like they're going through. You got the Hermit, you got the Death card. It's a lot. It's a lot for them to process. You know, and so it's you are a lesson to them. You are somebody, you're a catalyst. That's what I was looking for. You're a catalyst to having them heal whatever little issues that they got, so that way they can be a better person and be more stable. Because I don't feel like they're stable. You have that Emperor in reverse, and then you have that Four of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of instability that's there for someone like a Virgo, who is such a stable sign, to be able to look at this fucking shit. Self-love. I'm trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal. What did I tell you? You're causing them to have this transformation. And you know what? It's not the love story that you want. You never... I mean, it sucks sometimes because, you know, you're the catalyst, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're the person that gets them. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you were even supposed to. We all have those people that we're supposed to run into to teach them something, and you know, then we're gone, and then they're gone. So you got two other cards here. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Remember I said that some of them will come back and want to give like they weren't before. Holding back, I should have expressed myself better, which I do believe they did that. And then unfinished business, we still have things to resolve and discuss. So don't be, like I said, don't be surprised if they do come back, but I do feel as though they're needing this time to reinvent, to find themselves, to heal whatever issues they have that's keeping them from being able to have a fulfilling relationship with somebody. All right, so Virgo, that is what I have for you today. Hopefully this resonated with some of you. Please like, share, subscribe. If you are needing a personal reading, my email is in the bio, and just send me a message and I will send everything about the rates and things. I'm still trying to work on getting that website up, so then that way you can just click on it and the website shows you everything. So, but until next time, you guys take care, and I will see you guys later.